My father told me to step aside when he favored his favorite son. He said, "Walk away if you don't like it." I did. He regretted it within weeks. Have you ever had a situation when your intuition tells you something is wrong, but everyone else thinks you're crazy? That was me 3 months ago, sitting across from my father in his massive mahogany office, listening to him discuss family legacy while gently sliding in the most devastating betrayal I'd ever encountered. My name is Jack. I'm 32. For the past 9 years, I've worked with my father at our family business, a mid-sized logistics firm he started from the bottom up. It wasn't a flashy empire, but it was stable, consistent clientele, strong contracts, and a dedicated team that had been there since before I understood what shipping manifests were. Dad took pleasure in his firm, and I was happy to be his right-hand man. I started from the bottom, physically lugging boxes, doing graveyard rounds in dilapidated trucks, and answering phones at 2 a.m. when drivers missed checkpoints. Slowly, I gained greater responsibilities. Initially, I managed accounting. Then comes logistical planning. Then came management. For the past 3 years, I've essentially ruled the place: payroll, customer connections, fleet upgrades, you name it. Dad became increasingly absent. Even then, he let me do the talking. During meetings, he'd nod and smile, as if he were seeing the realization of his legacy. I assumed I was the next in line. I assumed he considered me as his collaborator, perhaps even his successor. It turns out I was only keeping the seat warm. The first red flag appeared on a Monday morning, folded neatly within, with an innocuous request. Dad instructed me to come in early before the squad arrived. Nothing out of the usual. We did that sometimes, particularly during high season. But this time, his tone was different, less collaborative and more rehearsed, as if he had prepared what he was about to say. I strolled into his office, coffee in hand, and he was already sitting, back straight, fingers intertwined on the desk. Across from him sat my younger brother Brandon, who had recently graduated at the age of 26 and had previously been more interested in Bitcoin and influencer marketing than logistics. "Jack," Dad remarked, motioning for me to sit. "We've been thinking about the future." I looked at Brandon, who gave me that crooked grin he usually had when he was faking his way through anything, the same grin he had when he forgot my birthday last year and claimed he had planned the SMS incorrectly. I nodded slowly and took my seat. "I want you to begin training Brandon," Dad continued. "Show him the ropes, including the accounts, systems, and customer connections. Eventually, I'd prefer him to take over operations while you focus on strategy." I recall blinking, not sure whether I heard that correctly. "Wait. Take over operations? Like my role?" I asked. Dad leaned back. "Yes. You will ultimately manage the big picture, less hands-on. It is a natural transition." Brandon, still smirking, joined in. "Don't worry.